if you want to monetize your skill, these are the simple things that you can do. Now, they can sound too simple, but this is what you do. Okay, hi Soye, I just learned writing. Oh, I can write. How do I monetize my skill? Look, this is one question I get a lot. And people say, please say, help me, tell me, what do I do? Okay. We are here, all right? So let me just tell you what to do. Now, if you have a writing skill that you want to monetize, there are different things you can do. Number one is to write the book. Really. I've written a book, yes. So you have something that you know about, or even you can offer your services as a book writer to people, and that's going to bring me to offering your writing as a service. So you can write a book and sell the book. That's part of monetizing your writing skill, right? And secondly, you can offer the skill as a service to business owners. All right, now it now depends on the kind of writing that you do, whether copywriting, whether content writing, book writing, or whatever kind of writing that you do. Okay, so now you now have the skill. So how do you get the clients that will pay you? Number one, I advise that you first of all be sure that you are professional at what you do. You've taken a course, you've brushed up your skill, now you are good. Number two, continue to practice. There is never an end to practicing, and as you practice, build your portfolio. That's number three. Build a professional portfolio. Now, a lot of people don't know how to build a portfolio, they don't know where to start. I always say that you don't need paying clients to build a portfolio. You can create spec samples by yourself. You can check out this video on how to create spec samples. Okay, I've made a video about it. Just check it out. Now, create spec samples, save them up in Google Drive. If you don't know how to create a professional looking portfolio that'll get clients to be like, oh wow, you have a lot of experience. Well, I have a course where I cover all of these things. It's called the Freelance Launch Guide. I'm going to pop the link in the description box so yeah, you can just take a look at it and see if it's something you would like. Okay, at this time that I'm making this video, I'm currently dashing it out at 2,500 naira. That's less than $2, right? Okay, so you can get it. You get so many other things from the course, like how to attract clients on autopilot, how to create professional invoices, and so on. So you can click on the link in the description box to get more details about that course. All right, so you build your professional portfolio as you practice. Okay, then also network, meet people, join Facebook groups, join Telegram channels groups, join LinkedIn groups, join WhatsApp groups. These places that are relevant to the skill that you have to offer. Okay, in those groups you'll find people that have gone ahead of you, people that have the experience that you are still trying to build, people who have gotten the clients that you are dreaming of getting. They can show you the ropes, they can teach you from their experiences. Some have channels where they teach for free. You can join. There are groups on Facebook where you find freelancers, you find established copywriters that have been doing this for years, that have offers and everything. Join these groups, read the posts, comment, make yourself visible and helpful. And as you connect with people, you never can tell, you might find some people who are willing to refer clients to you, or even pass on some of their projects to you if it's something they don't have the time to do. Okay, so I did not say you should go around begging for jobs. It puts you in a bad light. But when you relate to people freely, you are kind, you are good, you know, they see that you are serious with your craft. They can reach out to you and let you know, oh, I have this, is something you are able to do. And as you deliver a great job, or you can also always welcome more jobs. All right, then you also want to put yourself out there. Apart from being in groups, I encourage that you use your social media platforms to market yourself. Nobody can market you like you would market yourself. When I started copywriting 4 years ago, the first thing I learned was to market myself. So I was asked to polish up my Instagram page because I had a coach who was helping me. I polished up my Instagram page. The little I knew at the time, I shared. And in a couple of weeks, when I was doing video marketing, I think in the month of July 2020, we were doing video challenge, and somebody reached out to me and said, I love your content, can you teach me copywriting? That was the first income I made as a copywriter, and it was really so rewarding. It was so sweet to see, and he encouraged me to keep going. Okay, so make sure you're using your social media platform to put yourself out there. Let family and don't be ashamed of your family and friends. Are they going to put food on your table? No, they won't. If you are broke, they won't send you money. So forget about what people are going to think about you. Okay, this is what is putting food on your table. Why are you ashamed? Will anybody pay your bills? Okay, so make sure your social media pages are optimized. You're sharing what you know, you're being helpful, you're answering questions, share content. Before you know it, people will start to reach out to you and say, please, can you help me with my business? Can you help me do this? And it's really so sweet. Okay, this has worked so much for me on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook. You know, people reach out to me because of the kind of content that I put out. So you want to do the same. Now, also, as you are putting yourself out there, you also want to take it a step further and apply to opportunities. Every day people are looking for somebody with your skill. For copywriters, for content writers, you can go on LinkedIn, search for people looking for copywriters. There are posts every day. We're looking for a copywriter to help with this, with that. You can reach out to them and let them know this is something I can help you with. If you're comfortable reaching out to people like in cold messages or cold email, I mean, you can also do that. There are people who are searching but they are not posting that they are searching, or maybe you just see their social media platform and say, this page needs some help, let me reach out to them and let them know that, oh, I can help you grow your page, and they might as well just employ you. You never know. Okay, so don't be afraid. All right, reach out to people. There are other freelancing platforms where you can apply for gigs like Upwork, like Fiverr. I'm not really familiar with Fiverr, but I know of Upwork. Yeah, where you can send proposals, and if you're good, you can always brush up your skill on these things so that you can attract the kind of clients that you're looking to attract. And I'm going to tell you this: while you are putting all of these things in place and you are ensuring that you're putting in your best, and as you're doing these things, you're also polishing your skill and getting better at what you do. Now, don't forget that you need to be patient. Patience is one virtue of every freelancer. Any good freelancer, if you're going to grow and go far, you need to learn the art of patience, because usually it's not immediately you get clients. I mean, if like you're lucky or somehow you're especially blessed, you might get your first client very quickly. Sometimes you don't. I always say that for me, I got my first paying client 8 months after I started copywriting, and yes, it was discouraging at some point, but I did not let that get to me. I kept going, and in the meantime, this is what I did. I kept reaching out to people. Like, I was on this Facebook group where there were coaches, because at the time I was looking to work with coaches. So I'll put up a post and say, okay, I'm writing free emails for people in exchange for testimonials. For groups where that kind of post is allowed, please don't go around breaching group rules. They will throw you out. Okay, all right, so you can make posts and be like, oh, I would like to write social media posts for somebody or for 5 coaches in exchange for testimonials, and people will comment. Some people will reach out to you in the DM like they are willing to do that. Okay, so you write it for them, you deliver, and they write you testimonials. You put these things in Canva and start to publicize them. This is part of your marketing now, because at the point when you're ready to start getting paid clients, they are going to look out for your testimonials. Be like, they don't care if it is your first project. Most times they don't care. They just want to know that, are you able to do the job? And most times how you sell them, how you appeal to them, how you convince them is by showing them, let them see that, okay, you work with some people. You don't need to tell them that it's free or it's paid, or they paid you 5 naira or they paid you 2 naira. That one doesn't matter. You have worked, you have your samples to show, and you have your client testimonials. So as you're working with those people, take your testimonials. You're building social proof. It helps. I always share this story of how I lost a potential client because at the time I did not have testimonials, and we gelled. What she was looking for, I had it naturally. She wanted somebody who could write in a tone of voice. I could. A present social media person couldn't, but I could. But then she went to my Instagram page and saw that, okay, I have great samples, I have great content, no testimonials. And then she came back to me and I was like, okay, I went on your page, I can't see any social proof, I'm sorry, I can't work with you. It paid me, but I took that as a lesson, right? So I did what I just told you. I went into groups where there were coaches and let them know, okay, I'm going to write you this in exchange for a review. So, and I did that. People were happy with what I did for them, and they gave testimonials in return until you get your first client. All right, so that really did help me, and I started plastering testimonials all over the place. Now you got tired. So build your social proof. Build your social proof. Even if the job you're doing is free or is low paid, build your social proof. it helps. Let me recap. Number one, you want to build capacity in that area where you want to sell. So whatever you want to sell, copywriting, whatever the service, make sure you're taking a course, you know what you're doing. Continue to practice, get feedback from somebody who has gone ahead of you, preferably. Let them tell you this is where you're lagging behind, this is where you can get better, this is where you can do, this is where you can improve on. It helps you and speeds up your growth. Now, network, join groups, learn from people, be nice, be kind, be helpful. Someone might just pass on a project to you. Put yourself out there. Use your social media platforms to market yourself. Work with people for free or for a low price in exchange for testimonials to build social proof. If you want to, I did it and it worked well for me. I'm grateful I did. Also, apply to opportunities. As you're sharing content to position yourself as an expert. Also, make sure that you are applying for opportunities. See, there is no magic route to these things, and it's not about going to people's DMs. I get DMs on LinkedIn all the time from people that are like, oh, I'm a content writer, and if you have any project that you cannot do, can you send them? If I want to pass on a project to somebody, I'll pass it on to somebody I know. Maybe my students, people I have trained and I can vouch for their skill. I'm not going to pass it on to a random stranger that just DM'd me out of the blues. So you don't want to be doing, in fact, you can end yourself. They can block you if you're disturbing them. So please don't do that. It devalues you. What you can do is first build relationship with people. Make yourself valuable to people, okay? Before you know it, it's the clients that come after you. And you can also use the method I have explained to reach out to clients and get projects, okay? So if you want to monetize your skill, these are the simple things that you can do. Now, they can sound too simple, but this is what you do. Honestly, there is no other thing. This is what you do. You have to put yourself out, reach out to clients, create content, be valuable. These are the things that I do. This is what other people do. This is what you need to do. So instead of looking for a magic wand that will just bring all the clients to your doorsteps out of the blues and all of that, it's not going to happen. You have to put in some work. So you might as well take the advice I have shared in this video and put them to use. And if you're consistent, you're dedicated, you're focused, you're going to see results. And most of all, put your trust in God. I have very big trust in God, and after I have put in my efforts and I've been hardworking, I've done everything, I commit my work into the hands of God and ask Him to bless my endeavors. So always make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, you're trusting God to bless your effort. Because if the Lord does not build the city, the builders are only building in vain. And we are not going to build in vain in Jesus' name. So with these few tips, I hope that you go on and start to win in the industry and get all the dollars and get all the money. Don't forget to send my tax. Alright, if I haven't introduced myself before, my name is Soye. This is your first time, you're so welcome. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back. On this channel, I teach how to make money online and how you can monetize your skill so that we can all flourish together in this economy. Wow. Okay, so if this is kind of content that you're looking forward to seeing notifications about, and you want to learn and you want to grow your finances, or especially you want to work on the comfort of your home, make sure you click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you're the first to know every time I upload a new video. It's been exciting recording this video for you, and if there's anything that you want me to talk about, you want me to teach, put it in the comments, and of course I'm here to serve you. All right, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll definitely catch you in my next video soon. Bye.